30 million of you have seen the film, many will have read the book. Now buy the toys. Or at least that's what 10 million people in this country have done in the last 4 years.
Hello! Welcome to News Round. No, right, I've just seen this. Thank you to Andy Excelsior Domain for sending me this link to this BBC News report. Rare Star Wars Jawa Rare Star Wars Jawa figure found in loft to be auctioned. And I said to Andy, oh, these are every month we get one of these. But I looked further into it. Yeah, it's a Vinyl Cape Jawa on a Palitoy card, which is probably one of the rarer cards you can try and find. But then I looked further into the story, so we'll read through it. Jawa character wearing a Vinyl Cape Palitoy packaging is considered one of the rarest of the 70s Star Wars figures, which it is, yeah. So one these Excalibur auctions apparently, not Vectis, anything like that. It's Excalibur. I think we did look at this. I don't know if I did live stream it, but possibly we'll look at the live stream in this. If you don't check my live streams out, I do a lot of auction live streams. The Holy Grail of Star Wars. Holy Grail. So there we go. We started. The Star Wars figure has been found and put up for auction for the second time in 6 months. This is where it starts to get, and that is what piqued my interest. Second time. In July, Excalibur Auctions in Herefordshire sold a Jawa figure with a vinyl cape for £26,670, exceeding its auction estimate of 10 to 15,000. Which, yeah, it kind of will. I would have thought about 30. I don't know if this one might go for more. It probably will. The owner was pleased with the result, searched his loft, and located a second toy, which will be auctioned on the 27th of January. So, he found one in his loft. This always gets me. Yes, I know lofts are spaces that are just filled with junk most of the time. And you will look through things and you'll finding a vinyl cape Jawa on a Palitoy card is stretching it a bit. But then to find another one, to go, oh, I'll go have another, see if there's any more. I'm finding another one. Don't you think that when he's found the first one, he would have found the second? I don't know. Anyway, we'll read further into this. The figure owner, who worked for Marvel UK between 1974 and 1979, received a range of gifts from the UK toy company Palitoy during the promotion of the Star Wars line in the Marvel comics. Which, yeah, so he probably worked for the Marvel Star Wars comics, and why they were given to him is beyond me. But if he did work for the Star Wars Marvel comics, surely he knew what these were. Probably not worth back in that day, but that these would be of interest to somebody. It makes you wonder how many there were given out by Palitoy. If he might have more. He might go and check and see how he has more. There it is. So I wonder what else he's got in his loft. Can we go look in your loft, mister? When auctioneer Jason Torode saw the first figure in July, he said his hands started shaking when he realised it was the one. Yeah, obviously you've got to check it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these are fake. I just thought it was a very strange story. I just thought I'd share it with you. US company Kenner designed the toys and Palitoy held the license to distribute them across Europe. Not across Europe. Sort of. Not across Europe, but UK. Some Star Wars figures that come in Palitoy branded packaging are worth more than the American. Again, countable. Some of them, yeah, most of them. The Jawa character sold in July was believed to be the 8th or 9th figure to be found and sold with a Palitoy card attached. Yeah, so they're still out there. Anything could be still out there. There we go. There's a little fella. There he is. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah. I'm not going to check it and say it's not. It's legit. It's legit. The auctioneer believed the newly discovered toy will be almost certainly find a seller overseas as interest builds on the Palitoy brand on Star Wars figures. Builds? Okay. There are usually a lot of worldwide interest in these. A lot of people in the US are starting to wake up for the value of Palitoy Star Wars. Yeah. Wake up, America! Up until 7 or 8 years ago, they didn't think any Jawas made it to any Palitoy card. It won't be on a Palitoy card, put it that way. I need to look at the back of the card. I wonder if they show the back of the card. The previous figure sold for $21,000, $26,000 including commission. Explaining the interest of the toys, there are people who get to a certain age and start to have a disposable income and want to relive the childhood to get all the things they potentially trashed as kids. I don't think that's the case here. Disposable income doesn't mean £21,000, £26,000. I don't think it does. I don't think that's disposable income. Good luck if it is. I want to relive the childhood. Most of us can't remember seeing the Jawa, let alone seeing a vinyl cape Jawa, or if it was a vinyl cape. I never had a Jawa. I cannot remember seeing any, for that matter, let alone a vinyl cape Jawa. There's a bit of a dent. There's a bit of a dent in it in the bubble. Though there are somewhere the Jawa. Oh, there! Look, it's coming away. It's coming in there. It's a reseal. That actually believes the rarity of the story. Yeah, totally. That doesn't matter. Hopefully, it's not further up. It's obviously still sealed. It's just coming away. Yeah, it's because it's got pushed down there, and yeah, could have figured it's not as a remarkable condition as the first sold. It won't be 40 odd years later. Jesus, with some slight wear to the packaging. I mean, considering it's a 47-year-old. And not many of us get to 47 without any dings and dents. Jokes the auctioneer. What a character. Fans will have the opportunity to bid for the figures in the auction, which includes other vintage toys and Star Wars figures on the 27th of January. This is what I was saying in a video the other day, that there are a lot of toy auctions at the back end of January. A lot. So we're going to be busy. The Jawa figure carries a conservative estimate of 10 to 15,000. Conservative, come get me estimate. So there we go. I just thought I'd look at that. Thank you, Andy, again, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments about this, and may the toys be with you.
The interesting thing is they call it pyro processing, but it's a molten salt process. They're dissolving this thing in a molten salt, and they're doing electrochemistry on it. Why don't they call it molten salt?